Hello, greetings all. This is Harmony with Tailored Attunements. I am attuned. Coming to you today with the reading to complete the chakra series I was doing. This is going to be for the crown chakra. The crown chakra has to do with your ability to connect to the universe, the spiritual realm, and today we have these 3 groups, so you can select which group you feel attracted to. And this is going to basically give you information as to how to better connect and to draw in the things that you like, to balance yourself in your life the way you would like. Greetings. This is Harmony with Tailored Attunements, here to give you your first reading for the crown chakra. Okay, so there was some messages coming through just right off top about this whole aligning your life. These are kind of the themes of what the communication is regarding. It looks like there's a call to you guys to be more connected. If you notice the tarot cards, there's lots of water and thick substances, particularly that one, around these pictures. So even in the celebration theme, there's a lot of water, and there's also the moon there. So the message I was getting is about aligning yourself. The crown chakra is about your connectedness to your awareness to higher spirituality, the higher self, even other beings, angels, all these sorts of things. So there's a real call to be more connected and to be in a space of trusting yourself. You have the high priestess, you have the trust your ego card, and you have the star card. And to me, these are all saying that you're in the process of becoming your highest version or a new version of yourself, because there's always a transformation. There's not really an end in the beginning. There's always a transformation occurring. That is the one thing that's consistent in life. And I feel the 5 of Pentacles is coming through as the means of saying that it kind of feels like this is what you're coming up out of, which is like the struggle aspect, the fear aspects, the it feels like unsurety. It feels like not being sure where you're headed in life. And this high priestess card is basically the exact opposite. It's being in the awareness. And there goes that moon again. And yes, so it's really feeling like there's a process you're going through. The divine timing card, answered prayer, is celebration, as well as this temperance card is this bringing awareness to the fact that whatever it is that you've been looking to call into your life, there needs to be more connection, more awareness, and I'm hearing the word like more space and allowance for things to happen. And I'm looking at this card, the water to the fire, as the fluid is flowing, and I'm hearing the word change, transition. This is what you're experiencing right now. This is what's happening. This is a process that you're going through right now. And temperance to me has to do with patience. Like it's like coming out of that fogginess and coming to a place of clarity, a place of creation, like actively creating what you want, which again is the high priestess card that's showing there. So I just feel like altogether this is just like a confirmation that everything is moving in your favor. It's just about awareness and continuing to follow the steps, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you're not sure, to just be sure and know that you're going through this and it is going to unfold in your favor completely and totally. So it's more like acceptance of this process and knowing that the things you've asked for will be answered. All right. And just tapping in to see, like, again, is there any other messages? Basically, it just feels like to just keep moving, keep holding on, and just know that your prayers are not going to be void. Yeah, and then awareness, keeping an awareness of what you're feeling inside. All the water, again, is about awareness of your emotions. Your emotions are your friends. They're your guides to your internal, physical, like experiential guide to where you're going. So trust yourself and follow what you're feeling to do. Yes. So it looks like this was coming through for you guys for reading number 1. So thank you for your time. You can sign up for personal readings for more in-depth information at IamAttuned.com. And while you're there, you can check out the jewelry. I have some bendies, some gemstone art, gemstone everything for y'all. So check that out. And yeah, please feel free to comment, share, like. Thank y'all for your time once again. All right, Infinity. On to reading number 2. All right, on to reading number 2. Okay, so there was a lot of cards flying out when I was pulling this group. So let's go ahead and just dive into it and see what we have. So basically off top, the cards that are jumping out to me are the dance card. Do something to shift your vibration. The freedom card, and the body care card. Those were kind of like the ones jumping out to me. These are kind of the theme here of the spread, and this is basically the things you can do to kind of, or bring awareness to help you with this space in your journey at this time. All right, so we have the dance card. It's about moving. It's about changing your vibration. It's about doing things that are going to allow your body to shift. Now, what I'm having an understanding on right now coming through is that this freedom that's coming in, that you're in the mode of shifting through right now, it is something that is going to be altering your lifestyle, is what I'm feeling. The body care and the dance, those two kind of basically go hand in hand. That has to be, that is actually the connection of your physical and your spiritual. So, mind, body, soul. So basically it's letting you know that the changes you're experiencing to get to where it is that you're heading to, for the fulfillment of yourself and to get you to a place where you're feeling free, it is going to require for you to use all parts of yourself. So that is mind, body, spirit. So you will have shifts in how you think, how you believe, your spiritual connection to yourself and to life, and to your physical being. It's like it's a change from, I'm feeling, from the inside out. Okay, so this is not like a small deal. This is something big, and this is something that's going to be fulfilling for your life intentions and coming here. And then that just brings me to this card, Starseed. What lights you up? What is it in life that you do that makes you feel most abundant? I'm looking at that ocean and I'm thinking about abundance. I'm thinking about how much ocean there is in this world. And then the ocean kind of also reflecting the look of a sky. It's like you're surrounded by infinite and limitless. So what is it that lights you up the most? What is it that is about you that you feel the most expansive about? And I know, and the thought is coming to my mind, what is it that is your highest excitement? And then I'm feeling like this feeling of love and energy in my heart. Love energy that feels like it's a shifting energy. It feels like movement. It feels like joy. It feels like accomplishment, and it feels like a very wholesome feeling coming through with that card. So really think about what it is that makes you feel that way, and remember that as you shift through your spirituality and your thinking, there also needs to be a shift in how you're doing things, what you're eating, how you're taking care of yourself externally. What are you putting on your skin? What are you eating? And making sure that you're getting movement in your physical body to also help shift with these things. Okay. Okay. My apologies. My phone decided to stop recording. So, yes. So getting back to it, basically, these tarot cards in correlation with the Freedom Body Dance and the Star Seed card, the Empress is showing me that this is you stepping into what it is that's calling you to do. Whatever it is that lights you up, that you have as a thing to bring light or your authentic expression into the world. This is you stepping into that perfect authenticity that is you. And the other thing that I'm noticing is this ring of zodiac around her, which reminds me that we are all each of the zodiac signs, of that it's like you have something to offer to everyone. There's something that everyone can get out of what you're doing, and to know that whatever it is that you're doing is valuable. It is something that's valuable. I do feel with the, let me see, it's a lot just jumping out at me one time right here. Okay, so I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking and maybe not a lot of doing. Like that maybe you're overthinking some of the process, doing a lot of like investigation into what it is that you want to do. And this is something that would be profitable to you. Obviously, you have these 2 Pentacles cards here. The 8 of Pentacles, which is right side up, and the 3 of Pentacles upside down. It feels like maybe there's some kind of issue with connecting the dots as to how to go about doing what it is that you're doing. But you're doing a lot of thinking. And it kind of feels like you have to take a step. It's like you kind of already know, but you're just kind of like guessing, or you just haven't done it yet. There's some kind of hindrance there. Something that's like weighing you down on, or something. Maybe you feel like there's a lack around it, or maybe there's doubt. But there's some kind of heavy, dense energy around why you haven't done it yet. So this could be some issues that are like dwelling within your life. Another reason it makes me want to say doubt is because the 4 of Wands is upside down, which suggests instability. And a lot of times instability with this red and this root chakra color, it kind of does come from things that you've experienced maybe in your life, things you grew up with in your childhood, or something you came in with that is heavy to you. And it's causing you to not want to take those steps. And those steps are something you haven't taken before. And the Page of Wands is upside down, which is also saying your wands, both your wands is upside down, which feels like there's like a hold up on your creativity some sort of way. There's a hold up on you getting this done and doing the do. Like there's just something there that's holding you. It's definitely centered around beliefs. There's some heart chakra energy involved here, which means it has to do with your self-love, your self-confidence, self-awareness, things of that nature. We use those words. They have the value you give them, but basically there's some energy. You can look within your heart and you can feel then usually, I would have to say, a lot of times fear energy does come through the heart chakra when someone is fearful about taking steps, which then again takes me back to the thought of insecurity. So insecurity, unsure, doubtfulness, some sort of lack vibration within your beliefs. This like stopping you. It's stopping you from taking the next step. So what you would want to do to move forward. Cut out right. I noticed it, but there's the things that you can do around the insecurity and the fear that you're feeling in your heart is to face that fear, to go into the fear feeling, let it come up, let it carry you and show you where what is buried inside of you. This Four of Wands card as well is upside down again, and it feels like in order to get things moving, and this is the Knight of Cups, to get things moving you need to face some emotions, you need to deal with some things, but it is showing once you sit and deal with those things, it is going to turn out in your favor. It's going to be a reviving feeling to you. It's going to be a exciting feeling. Once you clear that out, it's going to be a forward moving energy, and it's going to allow you to get in a place where you're able to figure out, learn, and to do, and to have the experience is going to bring you to your fulfillment of self. So that's what I'm seeing with that. This Page of Wands. Whatever this is that you're dealing with, it seems that it may be entangled in your regular thought life. So that lets me know also that it's something that's very deep. It's something that's been with you for some time, because that is how they work. Things that are typically like buried deeply, they're so embedded in your day-to-day that you almost don't even think of it as a thing, because you've been doing it for so long. You're at a point where you're willing to change. You're willing to step into this emperor energy that's there for you, waiting for you. But there are some things within yourself that you need to shift to a different place so that you're able to go ahead and manifest what it is that you want, my dear. So just make sure you take some time out for yourself. You have some energy that needs to be shifted. So keep looking into yourself, get out of your mind. And I feel like this is saying you're overthinking something, and this is saying you need to learn a new way of being. You need to accept this new way of being so that you can have what you want. All this blue is about expression. It's about expression, and to me it's also about awareness. It feels it's coming through of an energy of awareness, which again has to do with your crown chakra. What are you connecting to? What are you believing in? Ask for assistance in how you can see these things. The question that I ask that is a self-inquiry question for me that always is effective is, what is it that I need to see that is within me that may be creating this block? What is it within me that's creating this block? What is it within me that I am not able to do blah, blah, blah? And usually when I'm sitting with that, it will come to me very quickly. Emotions will come up, thoughts will come up, words will come up, and I'll be able to easily allow that to unfold. So you just follow it and you just ask it questions. If you're sitting with it and you start to feel that fear in your heart, and you're swallowing and you're like, yes, I feel that. You follow that feeling, you let it come up, you run towards the fear. And as you do that, it'll open up and it'll show you exactly what it's stemming from. Some things, depending on how resistant we are to whatever that belief is, may seem like you have to ask a few more questions to get to it. But either way, where's this fear coming from? What is it that I'm fearful of? Is also a good question you can ask. So also, okay, just telling me, clearing up your crown chakra so that you can feel more certainty in the steps you need to take can be done through dance, especially if you just let your spirit just guide you in your movement. You'll find yourself wanting to do movements that actually feel very flowy, very opening to the area of your body that needs the attention. And then through that, you can actually shift into an awareness. It's like opening the door. It's like you will open a door to go in a room. You have to move your hand to the door. You have to grab the door. You have to turn the door. You have to take the steps into the door. This is what movement can do for you. So you can take that in. Going into nature is a thought I just had. And sit at the base of a tree. That can help. Look out for ants. Sometimes some ants do that, but just be aware. But sit at the base of a tree, stand, lean against a tree, put your spine against the tree, put your butt on the ground. Your root chakra is there. When you clear the opposing chakra, it can clear the opposite chakra. So you work on your root chakra, you can work on your crown chakra at the same time. So sitting on the ground is a rooting energy, and it can pull all of the negativity, help pull that down out in a way and give you clarity, while at the same time you're in nature, connecting with nature. You're connecting with the beginnings when it was just nature. So sit and be with it and see, if it opens you up. That's another thing, So the 2 is about connection to all of your parts, mind, body, spirit, because there's definitely some energetic blocks going on. This card is like very much showing me that. But what you have to offer is so much bigger than this. So just allow yourself to have connection and expression. Express those emotions so that you can move forward, and then these can shift. Okay? All right, love. That's what I got for y'all. Okay, group number 3. I have your reading before me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Off top, your reading is definitely about abundance. I feel like there's just some awareness that's being brought into your experience through this reading. You have one upside down tarot card, which is the 3 of Swords. And I'm noticing the forgiveness card and the spiritual growth card coming through with that very obviously for me, very clearly. You also have the 7 of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the 8 of Wands. And to be honest, the energy I'm feeling coming through with this is really an energy of like having your cake and eating it too. Like having a relationship, having the money, having the package. The things that we're feeling to bring the awareness to is this 3 of Swords. And I'm going to go ahead and read the Keepers of the Earth card. That was the one that I felt I needed to read here. So we're going to start with that. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help you. The Keepers of the Earth acknowledge the work that you have already done and you are ready to work through. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in a unique way. It's time to increase your capacity to receive support from the physical realm. You can come into support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. Acts of service from strangers or people flocking to you to help you in your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to do it alone. Call upon the Keepers of the Earth to help you in your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. There's a light activation included, and it says, I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and for my work, and I call it in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life, my work, and I call it in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Okay, so that just basically confirms what I just said. The abundance that I'm feeling, this is coming through for you so very clearly. I feel like you've already been, it's basically just said that. You've been doing a lot of work already. You have done a lot. You have cleared a lot. You have emptied the cup, and now it's time for you to recharge. fill up your well. Retreat, rest, refuel. And this awakening, that's what you've been going through. You've been getting that energetic upgrade. You've been shifting. You've been allowing things to happen. A new way of being and integration. That's what's been happening. Integration is about acknowledging what's been happening to you this lifetime. These cycles that we go through, these experiences that we have to repeat each other. We're ending up in the same situation 3-4 times in your life. Being open to having those things unfold and showing you the truth of the matter. And I feel like that's what this is about too. It is upside down. And that's because you're not feeling torn and confused and stabbed in the heart. Things have already transpired. There's a 3. You know, I feel like to me that was about the connection and the expression that it took to release the things that you've already been through. And it's so funny, you got all these cups and now they're full of blessings and wonderfulness that's flowing in. You have options on the table. You have the 3 and the 4 coming together for the 7 to bring you the full package. Then the Lover's card, I feel like this is you loving your new life, the new space you're in. It's a very creative energy. And then the 8 of Wands, which is like blessings coming in. That's what this card always feels like, blessings flowing in to me. Like they're on the way. They're on the way, like they're already there, like yesterday on the way. Like it's about alignment, just the final alignment than anything. Then also with the forgiveness card and the spiritual growth, that kind of goes basically back over here with the awakening card. Okay. Trust and music. Let's see. I feel like the trust card is just more confirmation of like this 8 of Wands, like that is coming in now. Music is to help with your alignment. The music is to help with your alignment. Listening to things that are uplifting, listening to things that help you to feel more alignment. Like I know for me, I've been listening lately to more of the YouTube videos that have like this very soothing music, or music that is like encouraging me to step into my power, you know, things like that, things that are gonna vibe with where you are right now, and be a source of fueling you. Again, fill up your well, a sense of fueling you to where you want to be. Forgiveness, I feel like just more about being open. I'm feeling like a request for you to continue to be open in your heart, for you to be open to this new expression, to forgive everything that you've already done and gone through. And I feel like it's also more not just forgiveness, but acceptance, accepting. I feel like a feeling of accepting all that you are and all that you have been, and letting it just be integrated into who you are, because that's where your authenticity and your power lies. That's where we come together, mind, body, spirit. That's where we honor our past, our future, and bring it all into our present and say, yes, this is all me. This is all me. And I feel like this is what these cards are expressing right here too. The 7 of Cups, the Cups cards. And again, those things, the integration, that does deal a lot with your emotions, and Cups are about emotions. So I feel like this is just like a connection of it all. I just feel like the spiritual growth and forgiveness are things that you're going through and you've already been doing. There may still be some more things that are unfolding within you, and there feels like there needs to be an embracing of this new life that is unfolding for you. Embrace it. Allow it to show you how to live anew, because you're not the old person you used to be. In a different space now, and this new space is about the love, what we call love. You know, we had these titles, but the energy, that vibration of connectedness and expansiveness and abundance, that is what this is. I mean, look at all this luscious green. It is just like, yes, 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 right now. This is what I'm feeling. This is the energy of what I'm feeling. There's movement, there's passion, there's allowance. You know, that's what that feels like to me. So it's more of a you stepping into this new space and letting it fill you up. this is like the card of the spread, and then the ancestors are like, yo, we have you, the spirit guides, the angels, the Jesus, whoever it is you call to. That is the purpose of this card, is to kind of go ahead and let you know, like, let this new experience fill you. Don't base it off of what you already been through, because you're not there anymore. You're not there anymore. You've done so much work. I don't know if you do music or what, but it seems that you have a special connection to music. I keep wanting to go back to that card. There's something with the music. If you're not somebody who does music, then you need to listen to it. If you're somebody who does music, this is like a confirmation for you. But yes, that's what it's bringing in for me. These feelings here. So it's about just stepping in and letting it flow. And I feel like this is about expansion too. I know it's the Lovers card, and usually it may be about partnerships. It can be about partnerships. It can also be about calling in a partner.